YouTubers. Just doing a little meditating here in the Stone and Bone room before we try and create a little art. Burn a little sage. Let's see, I guess I'll give you a little look-see around to the big old pile of rocks over in that corner. So full of bone stone. But LamokaGhost with him and his pipe he's been doing such a stellar job with asked if I'd show working with my bear a little bit, I guess, or working with a bear. And it had another piece here that to me this is definitely a bear, but to make sure I can get my scent, I would be outside in the breezeway, but it's kind of windy, rainy still. My internet's been down all day, internet and cable. It's Friday, went hunting with Deb yesterday. I've had my video put together for a couple hours. I was going to try and answer comments all morning, try and stay caught up on it, and I did just a little bit on the bottom there, but that's just the very beginning. And I'll probably have to edit this video up some, but I thought I'd just maybe give you a little taste. I don't know how much I want to do on film, but I need some better files for one thing. Got this old file here, and then I went here and bought this set that's like this that come with 5 different files, and it's not bad, but they're not real. Need some that are deeper, like an older style, but they work. Now let me see, since I have repositioned the bucket, if everything's going to be worked out right. Because I'd hate to get started, record 10 minutes and get up and look at it, and it'll be nothing, you can't see anything. Yeah. Shorts today. I'm gonna cover this up and try and get at least as amount on me as I can. And then, for starters, we'll probably just use one file here, pretty much. I know there's another flat one in there. I may want to pick it up. It's got the round end on it, but just wire brushing, get a little bit of clean in there. Over here. Now, any piece of stone you want to shape, it's, I don't know, it just speaks to me. It says, this is what I want to be. And that is what I go for. But everything has a basic shape. Just like this. Just like a bear, you want to give it a nice bottom surface to work with. know. That's the thing about soapstone and steatite and catlinite. I mean, those three are all different from themselves. Besides, with soapstone, you have all different types of soapstone. Not just all different types of colors, but density, I guess you call it, strength. You know, some they're weaker than others. Yeah, I need some much raspier files. I remember like the old barn I used to play in when I was a kid. When I first would start tinkering and making things with wood tools and old mechanic tools, and where I'd get my hands on. That my stepdad had, my dad had from his dad and his grandpa. There was some neat files, and they were rigid. I mean, you could probably about take some skin off with it. It's starting to, I like to get it down a little bit farther though. Boy, this mossy dendrite stuff here is tough. This is the third project I've had break on me, which these pieces here, they'll still get used. This one here I can definitely turn into a small bead. Man, it's wasting a lot of material just for a bead, but I think that's all I'm going to get out of it with that imperfections in it. Whatever that stuff there is, that's why it broke. Because I was working on a pipe that was going to be a bare effigy pipe, and the face of it just kept breaking off, and it would reveal that stuff there. And then I was working on this little tube pipe here, and that did that. But like a lot of pieces that break or something, I'll take it and turn it into like that there, make it a little piece of inlay for like, well, that horse skull I want to put some inlay in, and I got a flute I'm still working on and I want to put some inlay in. Like this here, this will make for some nice inlay for stuff like that. But boy, a little bummer out. Here was even. And this here I was gonna make a feather out of this little piece, and same stuff broke. It'll just have to be some inlay. And this piece here ain't too bad for getting everything dusty. It's, it still has that real soapy feel like this does, but this stuff just, man, it spreads the softer. Just not as dense. But anyhow, now what we're going to do is come up around this edge like this, all the way, and get it worked real nice. I really enjoy working with stone. I mean, I've always made things out of bone and wood and some ceramic, and I'd carved had some pieces of ivory to carve one time when I was a teenager. That I worked on, made a ladder opener. That turned out really neat and stuff. But, well, I never had soapstone before. I already carving on it. I guess everything comes at a time when it's supposed to come, so to say. Yeah, I like this stone here, though. It has a nice strength to it that I like. And you never know what kind of color this stuff is going to really turn into, some of it. That's what I really like about it. It's really neat. And then see, we're not going to not try and take away any more than what we have to. I want to keep as much of the stone there as possible. But to bring the animal out, of course, certain areas have to come out in a larger number. And Jim's doing an amazing job on that bear effigy pipe. I'm disgusted to even show my bear effigy pipe. And the nose kept falling apart, and I kept shorting the face, and then it just got worse and worse, and I had this little underbelly thing going on, and as the face kept getting shorter, the underbelly kept getting a little short. Then it got too deep, and we were burnt through, and that was it. Pipe done. Beads and inlay is what it'll end up being. But I got a hunk over here cut that I had thought about starting this weekend too. And hoping this one is not going to have any imperfections in it. Before I do anything else, I'm going to put the face in here. And actually, I was going to put my bowl of the pipe in the back of the head of the bear. That's how I was going to do it. And then have it come out to stemmed. And then it'll go on to a wood stem that I'll have to get somewhere. And then I want to make some beadloom stuff. I ain't done nothing on the beadloom in a long time, and I got a lot of new little seed beads and stuff, so I'll have to do something like that for it. And I got some good buckskin we'll stick on there. Some good feathers. We may even have to make us a couple little soapstone trinkets to like hang from it. Some little bitty animals. Try like them 2 little bears I made. Got some more little pieces like that. It takes a while to work on this stuff. You gotta have lots of patience. But we're kind of starting to take shape there, and it's even already got almost like an area for a natural hump in his back where his head goes. But now we're gonna want to clean his face up a bunch here. directions. That way you don't end up with no deep grooves in one direction. You know, you're wanting to try and level everything out in the process. So the more you go over your entire face, it doesn't matter which direction you go from, you're always going to be working on making it more level, leveling it out, so to say. You know, it's not as flat like that. It's going to actually have that shape to it. But see, we have all kinds of deep pickets and pockets in both sides. And we want to get rid of that. So, we slowly work it down to it. And then you noticed how Jim was talking about you're going to run in. Doesn't matter if it's soapstone, steatite, catlinite. Catlinite doesn't do it as bad, your redstone, but they all have little inclusion spots in them. Anytime you're working on something that you want to create out of the stone and you want it to be a good piece, you want to try to get that piece out of your piece that you want created as much as possible. You know, you don't want to have it worked into your piece, you want to work it out of your piece of art, whatever it is you're creating. Because those imperfections are what causes your problem spots. Breakage, spots that won't ever level out with the rest of it, won't polish correctly. Man, I wonder where Progressive, the insurance people, or the damn cable guy is today. Everyone is like, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. What's 5 o'clock? Well, my music quit. We may have to fix that.
Whoa, dusty.
Okay, we got our music fixed. So we stop. Mine just automatically clean the brush. That cleans up this face. Yeah, see, like for this piece here, I almost wish I had a raspier file to start with. I'm almost wondering if this raspy, sandpaper here maybe ain't a better way to start with on this piece. And sometimes it is. Get it cleaned up. Oh. And I wish I could do this more often, because sitting's my worst. Sitting just kills my back bad. Only thing that, my back bothers me all the time, but walking and laying flat is about its times of least bothersome. Sitting and standing still are always the worst. They just literally kill me. But I've been at this 6 years. You learn to deal with things just like you do anything else. And it's kind of like stone. you know. Though it's hard as a rock, you can still do anything with it you want. You just have to have the will to want. You have to have the will to want to change it. And even to what you want. Man, this is gonna be some pretty stuff. Let's see, we can't slick a little forehead oil off of there. See all kinds of colors in it. Yep. That's good. This is gonna be a good strong piece of stone then. Means the bear won't get scratched that easy. I mean, some soapstone scratches easy. Like, see up here, it's like some of these little pieces Wagon John had sent me and had made. But you saw the two little bears and the bird that looks like a bat. So I guess we'll just call it my bat. But, you never know what is how, really what's going to be softer than the other until you go messing with it a little bit. This here looks like some red stuff or something. Wow. I might have to really make something out of this piece. And this is some neat looking stuff so far. Oh wow. Yeah, we gotta get something made out of that. Look at that. I'll probably lick it and it better bring out some more. That's probably darker though. I have no clue what this little piece here could make yet. You know, one thing, these little pieces, you gotta shapen up your outsides and about work out of it whatever you want because there's not that much to work away. Which is a big factor when you're working with your stone. Well, so I'm not talking too much. See, I got a car. Okay. I think stone. Thinking the stone. Here's just like a little quick start. Like a little bear. I ain't sure it's gonna turn out yet. Get them straightened up a little bit. Kind of like crazy crooked. Front legs way too far out, kinda. starting to come along, I guess. Face is much bigger than I like it, and I'm not sure if I like where his front leg is. Have to edit down to like 30 minutes or less, but here we are a little farther on them. And it's not easy to get a little animal out of this little piece of stone without trying to take too much away, plus even everything out. Like this side's got way too much of me on the top side of his back compared to the other side.